everything is just a little wonky.
Glasses that aren't quite so prescription.
It's such a challenge, man. Why is it such a challenge?
There.
Is it because I'm just not very, fast? Is that my thing?
Okay.
What is going on?
YouTube.
You.
What is going on?
Well, what is
YouTube?
going on, you YouTuberies?
This is
A therapeutic edge and women carry knives.
your mouth looks crooked. No, maybe not. Oh, look, you can see the mouse.
Yeah, this is really. We got to do something about that.
It's huge.
It is huge.
Oh my God, it's so big.
It's so big.
Oh, there you go. What'd you do?
Just move the camera down.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
What do you know?
what do you know? I don't know much.
You can see me mousing over there. I'm mousing away.
No one's here yet. That's very strange.
There are 4 people watching.
No one's talking. Say something, guys.
Something, guys.
I'll take it.
That was me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're going to give folks a few minutes to catch on. And then we will, I know it is. Hey, Marcos. Neil, welcome.
Oh, I'm behind you.
Lemansky. Sure.
That's right, Lemansky. I just got your email notification. That's funny.
There we go.
And now, Mr. Lemansky, I can send out the package that we have ready for you.
Well, let's not get crazy.
No worries. It's hard sometimes because we can't get a hold of you guys, right? So if we don't know how to get a hold of you, then we just kind of have to hang on to your winnings until you say something. But see, look, here's your knife. I've got the package together. There's your knife.
Got your name right on it.
Yeah, so it's ready to go.
So this new camera setup is weird. So I got a new phone. We both got new phones, and the camera is a trip. So the view that I'm seeing in the camera is much smaller than the view that is being shown on screen.
Right?
So that's very weird.
That's why I was having such a hard time last time.
Yeah,
Because it was so off.
it is. It's very off.
Right.
But hey, here we are. What should we talk about? Now here's an original idea.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Right? Here's an original idea. Since it is the 4th of July, I thought I would bring out some of my favorite American-made knives. What do you guys say? Should we do that?
Ding, 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 ding. That was the pin dropping.
Right? It's quiet out there today. This is just going to be an intimate group, I think.
Ooh, intimacy. That's because everybody's
Mark.
out there drinking and partying. Hey, Mark. Happy Independence Day to you, too. Lemansky says, sounds good to me. Marco says, theme of the day. Hey, Top Dog. Aw. Hugs to you, Mr. Zach.
Hey, Zach. Welcome. Yeah. So today we're just going to show off some of my favorite American-made knives and...
Neil said, sounds good, too.
right on. Just sort of chatter away. If you guys have anything on your minds, now's a good time to share it.
Marcos, what are you making?
Marcos is making something?
Yeah, he says
Ooh,
he's
making
making the food
food
while watching. I'm going to make bacon hamburger cups.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah. It'll be fantastic. And of course, there'll be extra bacon because there just has to be.
Right?
Absolutely. You guys all barbecuing today? Hey, ProX, how are you? Zach's on his way. We got the bacon and we have the cat. Should we cook the cat? No, don't rub on that. That's the... Oh, he's making... Oh, man. Marcos is making macaroni salad and salsa for the carne asada. Yum. Top Dog, here's my thought for the day. Freedom is never free. No, it's not.
No, it costs $1.09. I learned that in Team America World Police.
Ooh, Lemansky's got the pulled pork cooking right now. They're making good stuff.
Yeah?
Yum.
So on the table, my first favorite sort of U.S. knife. I actually just got this. This, of course, is the Bark River. This is the Bravo 1. This is a rampless Bravo 1. The folks at Bark River make these and get them out to us, and they are fantastic fixed blades. Now, this one is just a chunk of steel.
Chunk Oast.
It is. It's 3V. That's the one thing about Bark River that I'm not 100% in love with. I understand using big tool steels for their big choppers, but for small knives like this, I would prefer it in a stainless, but that's just me.
Mark says he guesses that the Ozark Trail green didn't make the cut, Peter.
You know, it didn't. It should have, because that's made in USA, or at least designed by USA. Well, yeah, the Cerberus is a great knife.
Yeah, that's awesome. See, now you have it so low you can actually see the comments.
Right, that's a trip. I like that. I could do this by myself if I had to.
Yes, Top Dog, you definitely need to try Bark River.
Yeah, you do. There's a really good Bark River group on Facebook. They have really good customer service. You pay a little bit for the privilege of owning one, but you know, if let's say I took this thing out and scratched it all to pieces, I could send it back to them for a spot treatment and they'll put it back to stock.
Okay, no.
Your food is gone, you silly cat.
Come on. Come on through.
Oh, yeah, he's got stuff to say.
Go, say hi.
Oh. I love this thing. Now, for some people, the handle's a little thick because of the blade stock. I get that. That is not an issue for me. I just love this knife. And, you know, you can put lanyards anywhere you want in the handle. What makes me laugh is the two pins are full size. You easily get 550 paracord through there. Then the actual lanyard hole is really small. Yep, Bravo 1, rampless. Just a fun knife. Good, easy to use around camp. You made Lola wonder what you're up to.
Well, so I gave Mr. Jared some treats so that he would stay off the table.
All
Hey,
right.
Jared.
While we're on a fixed blade kick,
It's a holiday. Feed the kitty some extra. The kitty just got Atlantic salmon canned shredded kitty food. So he is overeating that and very happy right now.
right?
Yeah.
Overfeed the cats. It's what we do.
Zach said Bravo 1? Question mark?
I said, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, Mark says, don't do it by yourself. Christine always brings beauty and class to the live. You're not wrong.
I bring beauty even from behind the camera.
You do.
That's pretty awesome.
That's a true story. The next knife up here.
Oh, my nails aren't painted.
This is a Seven Hills Blades Wraith. This is a custom by a small maker out of Los Angeles. I actually got this at Blade East in 19. It was my first custom knife. This is also 3V. I have a longer version of this as well. I had him make me one with a 5-inch blade. This is just a really excellent round camp pokey stabby tool. I love this thing. Very comfortable. The reason that the scales are this color, I went through a period of time where all my fixed blades had matching scales, and it was this sort of green-black G10 micarta. I don't do that so much anymore, but this was part of that. This is a great knife.
It's heavy.
It is heavy.
It's great, yeah.
Custom fixed blades are just a great way to get into custom knives without breaking the bank. I think this was only about $250, which was similar then in price to the Bravo 1. So take your pick. My Bravo 1 comes, of course, with a Chris Luthi original sheath. Those are not stock options, but his work is so good that all my knives have this
Hey,
stuff.
Triple E.
Hey,
Triple E
Trip-
said Hogue G Carta is totally your style then.
You know, on fixed blades,
Zach's killing it with the length.
Zach is always killing it with the
Yep.
lengths. Zach is amazing. I don't mind color on my fixed blades because those are outdoor tools. I don't mind being able to see them if I drop them in the dirt. But you guys know with my folders, gray, black, or silver. Todd says,
Afternoon, everyone. Happy
Yeah,
4th of
yeah.
July to all Americans everywhere. Well, good afternoon to you, Mr. Carr. How are you today?
Yeah,
Yes?
I'm just, you know,
You know.
we're just out here playing around. Anybody have any questions about these? I'm not
Finding the words.
Yeah, I'm just kind of neutral today.
Why so neutral?
I don't know. Tired. It's been a long week.
Yeah, this thing is just, don't mind the nails, just a chunk.
Marcus,
I would,
you're a handsome guy as well. Why, thank you, and I'll take that. That's funny.
it's got just that bit of recurve in the blade
Yeah.
that makes me say I will never sharpen it because I will take your recurve right
The
out.
nice thing about 3V is that you don't really have to do that much sharpening. I've beat the crap out of both of these.
Thank you, Marcos.
Of course, the Bark Rivers all have a convex grind, so no secondary bevel, so they tend to hold an edge forever and ever. And in fact, my experience with these is that the harder you use them on wood and stuff, for a long time they just get sharper because it actually just pushes material equally up off the edge of the blade. My JX5 is the same way. I beat the snot out of that knife, and it's sharper every time I bring it home.
Which is awesome.
Yep.
See, Marco said you're a handsome guy as well. Did you read that one?
I did.
Oh, okay. Hey, Robert Fogel, how are you? What are we looking at next there, Mr. Therapeutic Edge?
Oh, a couple of crazy expensive American-made knives.
Ooh.
Right.
The penis knife.
The flying winged penis, that's
Yeah,
right.
Sorry.
So some Strider and some Hinderer for your viewing pleasure. I love both of these knives. I'm not really a Strider guy in most senses. I think a lot of the Strider knives are too modded out, too artfully designed. I don't know. They're too crazy looking. But this particular SMF with the aluminum scale, this is CPM 20 CV steel. It's very straightforward and simple. This is just a great knife.
Kiefer!
Hey, what's up, Kiefer? It's good to see you.
Mr. Fogel, we are doing fantastic. And of course, there is the link to the Strider.
Right. You can get one. Good luck.
Right.
Now, down below it, of course, is the recent drop from DLT. It was last year, middle of last year. This is the sheep's foot XM24.
All right, Prox. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Kiefer, enjoy the family today. Have a great time. Thank you, too, for dropping by. And Mr. Mark Herrera,
Aw.
please pay attention to the road.
Yeah,
I
man, watch
agree.
what you're doing. You know, you can listen if you want, man, but feel free not to comment.
Right? This was kind of a last-minute plan for us to go live today, so we're just kind of having fun, 4th of July, before we head
Yeah.
out for our festivities, and you know, we appreciate it. You guys dropping by. Thank you so much for just taking the time to say hello.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
As always. You
Be
guys are
safe.
amazing.
Have a great time.
You know, it's funny. There are some channels that really focus on American-made knives, and I love to support American companies to buy American-made knives.
Mm-hmm.
However, on the other hand, I'm not adverse to other, Italian, Chinese, German, because good knives come from all over the world.
Right?
It being the 4th of July, everything we look at will be made in America, although some of them are not American companies. One of them is not an American company, really. They just happen to have an American arm that makes mostly autos and some other stuff, but yeah.
Mark said his wife's cracking up. Hi, Mark's wife. I don't know your name.
Mark's wife, you're always welcome.
That's right. And feel free to smack him and tell on the arm, and tell him to, hey, pay attention to the road.
Oh, paying attention to the road is overrated.
That's what. See? Just like that. Just smack him in the arm. Hey, snapped. Happy 4th to you, my dear.
Dennis Watson, hi there.
Oh, see, I don't even see Dennis yet.
That's because I'm ahead of the game. I'm going to step away and grab something to
Why are you
drink.
so far ahead?
Because this is...
There it is. Hey, Dennis. I don't know why I'm behind. That's really weird. Who was it said? Oh, Triple E had put up a link to the Strider. He said it's at the r/knife swap.
Yeah, Knife Swap is a Reddit group where you can get knives, often.
Ah,
I love Knife Swap. I've gotten a lot of the material you guys have seen on the channel off there. The only thing I suggest is be aware that prices on there can be excellent and they can also be ridiculous. She's checking out the Knife Swap link.
doesn't matter. I'm gonna go look for it. I'm gonna go back, and then Zach's already gonna have it up.
You shouldn't be able to find it there. Not a new one. Maybe.
No.
So guys, my question is this. What are you guys doing for the 4th of July? We're going over to a friend's house. There is one county, one town near us where fireworks are still legal.
It's a city.
Is the city?
They're all
Well,
cities
okay.
now.
The
Yeah.
city of Dublin. We're going to go over there and we're going to hang out at their house and we're going to wait till it gets dark and we're going to do safe and sane explosives because you can't have real fireworks in California. But
Because people won't let me light off the mortars anymore.
right, because you blew up a house.
I did not blow up a house.
The house just blew up.
I did not. I blew up a bucket.
Oh, well.
It tipped. It's a bucket.
Just a bucket.
Not even bottle rockets. Can't even get bottle rockets anymore.
Well, bottle rockets will launch
Roman
into someone else's
candles.
yard. Anything that you can launch into somebody else's yard and light
It's
their house on
awesome.
fire is awesome, but
Yeah.
not legal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Hey, snapped. Sue Chicken.
Hey,
Triple
Sue
E is
Chicken.
sitting at home in isolation because I'm sick. So, aw, I hope you feel better, Triple E. That sucks. Top Dog's been watching Knives live since yesterday. Fireworks like crazy in the field next to the house tonight. Ooh.
Ah, see, that's
Fireworks
good.
at home and grilled dogs for Robert Fogel.
Nice, Robert.
Sealmansky's going to bring his pulled pork sliders to our house. Oh, I mean to the family gathering he's having a bit later.
We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. Ooh, Zach's going to do barbecue short. What are you barbecuing, Zach? You know it's going to be good,
It is always good.
right?
Yeah. That's all right. We'll move on. Before I pull another knife down, do you guys have a favorite American knife company? Any thoughts? We'll see if they can.
Tots.
Any
What's
thoughts?
your thoughts? You don't have the
The what?
TRMs out.
I don't own a TRM anymore.
But you have my TRMs in there.
Oh yeah.
Jared White said, relaxing, just dropped my girls off with their mom and had them for the weekend, looking like I'll have to go in tomorrow. Our reserved holiday for work, but it's double time. Oh, gotta love double time. Marcos will be at a brother's in Modesto, and fireworks are legal. Wait, fireworks are legal out there? Is it the Safe and Sane, or which kind, Marcos? Because Modesto isn't that far from us, and I'll go out there and get them. Top Dog says Benchmade is his favorite. Sealamansky says TRM is up there. Andreas, hello from Germany. Awesome.
Welcome, welcome.
How are you? Todd wants to know customer company. Either.
Either.
Yeah. Sealamansky says I like Finch and Benchmade. They're great as well. I would agree.
Are Finch all
Marcos is
USA
safe and
made?
sane. Okay. Yeah, we're all safe and sane out here too, Marcus. So we grabbed a bunch. There is my Atom and my Neutron.
Yep. I don't happen to have any TRM knives at the moment.
Carne asada's off the hook. Okay, Marcos, what time? Carne asada's at Marcos's house.
Everyone go to Marcos' for carne asada, and then
He's
we'll go.
only in Modesto, so we can make it out there.
Oh well, shit. We'll be there in 40 minutes.
Todd Carr said he has to go
Sorry.
with Andrew Demko.
Live's over. Got to go to
Right.
Modesto.
Triple E says, if I tell you my favorite one, nobody will watch my non-existent top 10 videos.
Dude, that is so funny. I watch everybody else's top 10 videos. I've done a couple of my favorite knives videos, but I just don't do top 10s. I figure every time I start, I'm like, oh, wait, I have 11. Oh, wait, I have 12. Oh, wait, I have 13. It's very hard for me to narrow down selection like that.
So Snap said, my favorite American knife company is Kershaw. I have a few of their U.S. models. My customer service experience has been stellar.
Sure.
Kershaw does have really good customer.
That's actually the company that I meant when I said there are a couple of non-U.S. companies that have American-made arms. Kershaw is one of them, or Kai, K-A-I, is one of them.
Zach said production is Benchmade, custom is Triple B handmade, Big Brown Bear, or
Nice.
Pearson customized, both good. Everything you guys are saying are good. Sue Chicken unfortunately has to fix his drip irrigation after the heat wave. Yeah, it was a little warm. And
That's
Marco
funny.
says we're always welcome, so we can go get carne asada,
Nice.
right? Do top 5 count? Zach wants to know.
They do count. I just don't do them. I always have trouble. I'm always that. Whenever I think of it, I'm like that guy over there. Here's my top 5, and 6 knives that should have been mentioned, and another 7 that I really like. It's really difficult.
Marco says, would love to meet you too. My wife enjoys listening in when I have you on.
Oh.
That's very sweet.
Then we will at some point come out to Modesto and have coffee or something.
Heck yeah. Tell the wife hello. Woo woo.
I do that.
Yeah.
I love a good drive.
Oh yeah. We
Yeah.
like to just drive.
Zach, we'd love to drive to see you, but that's 2 days.
Although we were thinking about flying out there. But I think we decided on going the opposite direction.
We haven't really.
We haven't really decided.
All I know is we're going away for a week. Hey,
Hey,
Casey.
Casey, how are you?
Welcome, welcome.
Marcos, what's your wife's name?
If she doesn't mind
If
you
she doesn't
sharing.
mind saying, yeah.
Yeah. Zach will just keep waiting for October. Oh.
Oh. Zach, I'm so nervous that it's going to be canceled. I really hope not. Because
Yeah.
we really want to get together with everybody.
I'm a
Casey
little.
just got up from a nap. Hi, Erin. Marcos's wife is Erin.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Erin. We need you to carry a knife.
Zach, the reason we're worried is because and I don't want to get into this on the channel, but
He says what?
the Delta variant is climbing.
Yeah.
And people cannot seem to be troubled to do the basic functions they need to do to keep it from spreading.
So we're worried that it's going to get out of hand and that the governor's going to go ahead and shut everything down again.
Right.
Triple E says, I just super chatted you $5 in spirit since the super chat's not open.
You know, Triple E, I was monetized for a very short time, and then because apparently Google had an old address, they sent all of my AdSense information to the wrong house, and I've been trying to get that fixed for almost a year. So that's super fun and awesome.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
So these are very expensive American-made knives. These are also expensive, but less so American-made knives. You know, here's one that costs $99.
And I have to love the TRM because not only is TRM American-made, but it's a woman. Woot,
Yeah.
Woot. Go Mary Ann.
So this is an American-made Kershaw. This is the Launch 1. This is my favorite of their autos. Aluminum scales, 154 cm blade steel, CPM 154 blade steel, great action, competitive with my $300 and $400 autos. I always said that the Kershaw autos bother me a little bit because these show me what Kershaw can do when they want to, and then they kind of don't
Right.
for the rest of their knives, and it bums me out a little
Hey,
bit.
I just want to say howdy to Chicago 23 came out
Hey.
on, and also Average Knife Guy. And I have to say that I'm pretty damn proud of Marcos's. Well, it must have been Marcos that got it for her. He got her, a green tie gin for Mother's Day.
Oh, that's a great knife.
That is a freaking stellar, as a Therapeutic Edge would say. That is a stellar knife. And Casey, I tried to give, Triple E, I tried to give you, who the heck was it? I'm so lost right now.
This is a great knife.
Yeah, it was Triple E. I was trying to find a heart to give you, but my rollerball is not working. So just know that I hearted you after your sweet super chat comment.
He did it in spirit, and so did you.
Snap loves his launch 1. I have the House of Blades exclusive with the desert sand handle.
Oh, very
nice.
cool. Yeah, mine is exactly the color I like it. Although I wish it had a plain blade, but that's okay. They don't actually ask me. It turns out, if this was a manual knife in these materials, this would be one of my all-time favorite folding knives.
Hey, Andrew.
This blade
Welcome.
shape is just fantastic.
Is it fantastic?
It is spectacular.
Is it as spectacular as
It's
you?
stellar. Nothing
So
is as
stellar.
nothing is stellar, spectacular as me. It ain't bad. How's that?
It ain't bad.
This doesn't
How's
suck.
the clip? Howdy is the clip on the launch 1.
It sucks, but it's a standard 2-hole pattern, so there's a lot of aftermarket deep carry stuff that fits these really effectively. I just leave this on here because I don't carry it very much.
Holy shit.
What?
Triple E's killing me. I just sent you words of appreciation and spirit. Know that they were deep and very sincere.
Hold on, let's appreciate that.
Wait a minute.
Moment
wait
of
a minute,
silence.
Oh, that
Oh,
was beautiful.
yeah,
Triple
that was
E.
beautiful,
That
man.
was so beautiful. Please know that we just sent you our heartfelt gratitude.
But silently.
Yes, with so
Yeah.
much love.
You guys are killing me today. It's super fun. Here's a slightly more expensive American-made knife.
And I'm not
Somebody
even
mentioned Benchmade.
Peace.
This. I love this knife.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I really love this
Oh my
knife.
God, and I just have to tell you guys that
Oh my God.
Peter,
That was loud.
Therapeutic, I was all excited.
It's a table slapper.
Therapeutic Edge and I went out today and we bought me a couple pairs of men's Levi's just for the simple reason
That the pockets don't
that now I'm
suck.
going to carry this. And I'm going to carry his fixed blades. And I have pockets now and I'm so freaking excited.
Oh, the huge manatee.
Oh, sorry, Lola. We don't want to get her Too
That's
excited.
super funny.
Snap says the MXG gear clip on my launch one, a major improvement over the factory clip.
Well, yeah. So this is the same
Comes with
clip
silence.
that's on the ZT-0350.
Hey, me with knives.
She is really rocking the table.
Well, that's because I'm scratching her.
Yeah.
Todd says his only American knives are Benchmade and K-Bar. Jared says I put the Kershaw Weston deep carry clip on my launch 4. Oh.
Yeah,
It's
that'll
also
work.
not the length of the whole knife.
Yeah, that'll also work.
Marcos mentioned Benchmade and the Zach will appear.
He was already here.
Yeah, he's been here. He's doing
Hi.
Mr. Magic.
Sorry
Link.
about the rocking table, you
Yeah,
guys.
the dog's
This is
under
the
there.
dog's under there being super lovey because we're talking about other things besides her. Yeah, man,
And of
I've
course
got
you're not allowed to laugh when she's around.
I've got the MXG clips on both my 0350s, the full tie one that I've got and the standard.
Yep. Zach's got a magic wand.
Zach,
Like magic.
hey, I don't want to hear about Zach's wand. What are we doing? This is a family channel.
Listen.
Magic or otherwise?
We're not talking about that wand.
Oh.
Oh my
See,
goodness.
me and my clean mind.
I think
You know,
mine's
I don't have any buck knives right now. That's funny that comes up. I think that there is a really nice one coming my way. I had a buck 119 fixed blade that was my go-to camping knife from the time I was about 8 until I was probably almost 30. And I ended up sort of giving it away when I started buying more expensive and other things. Buck makes really good knives. Buck is like Gerber. Buck. They're like Gerber. Just this year, they released what looked to be like some really interesting folders. I'm really excited to see those hit the market. I will absolutely give them a chance every single time. This isn't a 50-cent song. Buck. Buck. We have a K-bar, but I don't think that's made in the States.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
I was just looking through some of the knives we have. I swore we had a buck.
Marcus, my 30, I have the 300, not the 301. And I've made, in fact, my 0350 look just okay. Hang on, entertain the folks, honey.
Is that English?
I don't know. It's
Let
Sunday.
me entertain you. Who sings that?
I don't know.
Points for who sings it.
Who swings it?
I'm going to get an MXG for my PM2. I got 2 LNWs and bent them both. Oh. Yeah, you know, there's nothing worse than having a pot. I have actually on my, shoot, I don't remember which. Oh, it was on my Hogue, on my little Hogue. And that little sucker got stuck on something. And man, I just tweaked the hell out of that clip. And oh, that just pissed me off because I had a hard time finding another one. Ryan McCarthy, hello to you. Can you show us the fixed blade off to the right? There's 2 of them.
I think you can only.
Oh, he can only see that one.
Yeah, we looked at this earlier. I'll do it again anytime. This is
Yes,
the.
you're right. Me with knives. It is Marilyn Monroe. Ding ding
It's
ding.
the
win.
Bark River Bravo 1, rampless Bravo 1.
Whew, did
Yeah,
the
it's
air go
warming.
off? I
It
think
did.
I'm hot flashing.
You guys have made Women Carry Knives so excited. She's hot flashing.
Wait, Ginger sang it in Gilligan's Island too. She did. She absolutely did. Wow, Ginger. I forgot about her. That was such a fun show. Okay, me with knives. Now you're showing your age.
Right.
Of course, I just showed mine too. Which is entirely okay.
So this is a really great knife. These are they're Bark River, so they're a little expensive, but it will last you until you're done using it. Then you can pass it on to your kids, and if you don't have kids, you give it to somebody else's kids.
You can just give it to me.
We're the same age.
Oh, me with knives, 54 and immature. Right on. Good for you. Don't grow up. Have fun. Be stupid, be silly, be a kid. Stay young.
So I figure if you're going to have a 300 and a 350, speaking of
She's too
American
young
made knives,
for hot flashing.
you should make them match.
I don't know, Marcos, how old do you think I am? Because, no, I'm definitely not too young for hot flashing.
No, she's my heater.
What is the Gilligan's Island you speak of? Is it a branch of Pee-wee's Play? Oh my God, Pee-wee's Playhouse.
All right, Zach, that's enough out of you.
Right? It's over by that phone booth where Underdog goes.
So the scales on this thing are a company called VZ Grips, and I do not love the standard flat slab scales on the 0350, primarily because I love the way the 300 feels in hand, and so they made these fantastic aftermarket scales that mimic the feel and hand of the big 300. And so now they match. I had a black blade version of this. I should have swapped the blades before I sold it, but I didn't do that. So
Hello,
here we are.
Knife Box Channel and Beaver Baron. How are you?
What
both?
up? Welcome, welcome.
Beaver said that's a beautiful. He said, "Oh shoot, shot." There's a beautiful ZT.
Yeah, I have a few of those. I'm kind of a ZT guy. I have
Ryan said that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, and these both have the MXG deep carry clip on them because the standard clip, much like on, it's the same clip that's on this ZT, on this Kershaw, they just suck.
Beaver, I'm jealous. I want to go fishing so bad.
Do you want to
He
go
just got off
fishing?
the lake and caught a couple of crappie and a few bass. I do. I'm jonesing to go fishing, and now it's super warm, which
Your
means
dad-
they're all going to go deeper.
Your dad wanted to go fishing too. We just didn't make it happen.
Well, we need to make it happen.
I love my ZTs.
I love your ZTs too.
I'd love to carry that 300 more, but they are getting so hard to come by. They've been out of production now for what? 7 years?
Use your knives.
6 years. I do, but
Carry it more.
yes, dear. As long as you promise I have the budget to get a new one if I screw it up.
All right. I love my Knife Box Channel says I love my ZTs, which at first I thought it said zits. What kind of fishing are you, if you're asking me, ultimately what I would really love to do. So my mother and family is from, my mother is from Hawaii. And my ultimate want would be to go marlin fishing. I think that would just be awesome. Beaver said those ZT are my favorite looking. Ryan said they have a nice selection of Bark River here in Tennessee at SMKW. I just haven't took the leap. Been collecting Essies. I love my Essies too. Robert Fogel has fresh fish in the fridge. Okay, that's like a tongue twister. Robert Fogel has fresh fish in the fridge.
That's easy for him to say.
Right? Beaver says 2.
Oh, look at that. I moved the mat around.
And ZT, the ZTO 350 is in stock at Blade HQ. Thank
Now
you.
those you can get. And look, this was I've said this on the channel many times. This is my first real knife. Up until this knife, I had a whole bunch of Smith & Wessons and stuff that you could get at Big Five, and I went through them, every year or so I'd have to get a new knife because it would come apart. And then my buddy Chris, who's on here sometimes with us, Chris Luthi, he got into more expensive knives, and I started hunting, and I picked one of these up. And this was Genesis to the knife collection. It really was.
Now, Beaver said he's got the ZT 0350 and the Tiger Stripe. Didn't you have that?
I do. It's mine's.
You have the Tiger Stripe.
I do have a Tiger
Stripe.
Stripe.
Get it, but
I'll go get it.
And then Ryan says he's got the Gen 1 Adamas that he still treasures. That's a great knife.
You can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't. Me with Knives says the only ZT he has is the 0566. Again, another great knife. Oh, you can't go wrong with any of the ZTs.
Well, I'm going to qualify that statement because while you can't go wrong with any of the ZTs, their new stuff is, I don't understand what they're doing. This is ZT. This is ZT. The new stuff is, they're trying to compete with Wii knives, I think, and
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And T-Bone did say it's all good. Happy 4th to everyone. Great to be American. Happy 4th to you. T-Bone.
Happy 4th. There's my Tiger Stripe.
Yep.
I picked up these scales for like $40 or something like that from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. These are full tie. They're a little heavy, but I love this thing.
We could go to Tennessee.
We could go to Tennessee. This has an even deeper deep carry clip on it. Every time I show this knife, people are like, you need to anno that. And I'm like, why? It's the perfect color already. Although if I could, what I'd like to do is heat anno this like this.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If I could flame anno this the same as the Strider here, then it would sort of match the blade. And
See, and now
Beaver's
Beaver's saying the new stuff is weird and that he's never seen the gray handle.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
No one's seen it. This is aftermarket. These are just straight tie scales that I threw on there.
Snapped has the Tiger Stripe version 0350Ts. The only drawback is trying not to scratch the finish when sharpening.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why this knife lives.
Beaver's is black.
That knife just lives in my. This is the one I carry and that I use.
ZT used to be built like a tank. Now it's dainty handle with care.
It really is. Now the 0308, which I'm not going to go get all my ZTs, guys.
But it's fun watching you get up and down.
The 0308 is a fantastic pocket knife. It's just very expensive. At you want chocolate?
Yeah, I want chocolate.
You should go get
I'm
chocolate.
gonna go get chocolate.
She's gonna go get chocolate and leave me here all alone.
I'm sorry. I totally am.
So let's see. What else can I bring out on the table that's fun? Oh, how about squirrel? Right. I'm gonna try to keep track.
How about? No, you did the penis.
Yeah.
How about this one?
How about a Protec? Sure.
Yes, I love that one.
Everybody loves Protec. This is the TR4 Protec. This is the Shaw Skull Edition, in case you like skulls. I don't really, but I love this knife and I'm not going to get rid of it. And I have a MXGDK clip on it because the previous owner managed to lose the pocket clip for this, which sucks. This is a great knife, also made right here in the USA, 154 cm blade steel. I would like to point out one of the things about Protec that weirds me out is that these are $250, $250 for 154 cm blade steel, aluminum scales, made in America. That's $99, or as much as I think is $129 for CPM 154, all aluminum, made in America.
Made in America.
Yeah,
Top
well,
Dog says Off Grid's now trying to take the overbuilt lead.
Off Grid makes some spectacular. Oh, that's one thing.
By the way, you guys, yeah. I don't know what your link is. I'll have to find it. Therapeutic Edge, if you go to his channel, he has an affiliate link there for off-grid knives. So if you go to that link and you use that link to buy your off-grid knives, Therapeutic Edge does get a percentage, which does help out his channel because it allows him to get knives and actually both of us can review them. So if you're looking for an off-grid knife,
I wish it helped you guys out, but the deal that we made that I was given is that it gives me a small percentage back. And I'm not going to lie, because I'm not monetized, anything like that absolutely helps the channel. It helps me keep content rolling in.
yeah.
So, and I've gone and put the link, I think, on all of my off-grid reviews. So if you are interested in an off-grid knife, hit my old videos. Top Dog, I noticed a couple of people did, and I really appreciate it. Snapped wants the CQ C7 Protec Emerson Auto. That's a great knife.
But I like Marcos. Marcos got his to.
Hey, Chris.
Where did that go?
I don't know.
Marcos got his to match Gibbs.
Oh.
Yeah, to match Gibbs on NCIS.
Well, right. So you have the 0302, which is the green.
Beaver says he loves that when you do the what should I carry today. I'm the guy who always screenshots your posts and circle the one I picked for you on Facebook.
And I appreciate it. I think that's really fun. I love sharing my knife. I made my little table where I lay out my knives bigger so I could do bigger shots. And it seems to be working out pretty well. But having a knife collection, honestly, here's the funny thing. There are some people that have a knife collection that lives in a safe and they don't share it with anyone and it's just their baby. I love knives almost entirely because I like to share them and talk about them. And so sharing those big pictures enables me to share what's in my stuff. And even though you guys have seen most of it now, doing different layouts and putting different things together inspires conversation and makes me feel like we're all part of the community rather than just staring at each other's pictures. And I really dig that.
Don't you still have one Strider?
It's
okay. That's what I thought. Because Ryan's just asking. He must not have been there in the beginning then.
Oh,
He asked if you have any Striders.
just the one.
And then Snap says he doesn't own a Protec yet. I really want a Protec Emerson. CQC7 Auto.
Yeah, they're great knives. I had definitely, you can, for the most part, I have a blade shape that I really enjoy, and the TR4 matches that really nicely.
And there is the off-grid link.
Oh, Zach, you're amazing. So VV-Key Nader and G10, that's such a great knife. I carried my Nader the other day as a backup knife. I've used it in the kitchen recently. The Nader is my favorite Civivi of all time. And I would go get it and put it on the table, but this is for American-made knives, and they're very sensitive. You don't want to upset the American-made knives.
Yeah, the Civ.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm totally sure.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it was that chocolate. Maybe I'm a little wired now. The Civivi King Nader, that is a great knife. Any Hogues? Yes, we do own Hogues. However, those are in the other room.
No, I've got two of them out.
Oh, you do have two out.
Yeah.
So you're not looking up there.
I'm going to put these away. I'm going to say this about these. You cannot go wrong with a TRM, a Three Rivers Manufacturing knife. The reason I don't own one anymore, and the reason I'm probably not, is because for the same reason I don't chase knives on eBay for Tucson. When I want to buy a knife, I want to buy it right now, and you cannot do that with these. You have to be part of their Facebook group and watch for the drop, and maybe you'll get one, and maybe you won't. And I love that they're that popular, but
Or
I'm
you just have to be friends with Marianne.
not going to play that game. I'm just not. When they ramp up their manufacturing and they start producing knives that are available on their website on a regular basis, I'll get more because they're really very good.
Yes.
But until then, nope.
And now I can start carrying some of my bigger knives because I have pockets.
That's right. So I was watching something on TikTok of all things the other day, and there was somebody talking about why don't girls wear boys' pants because they have real pockets. And I started thinking about it. And I said, that's the silliest, most straightforward, simplest solution I've ever heard of. And so we went out and got her a couple of pairs of boys' jeans. And the first thing she said was, I can reach halfway down my leg because even
Literally.
women's Levi's. So I was playing with it today. I can get in a girl's pocket, even women's 501s, I can get my hand that far into the pocket.
Me too.
And my men's Levi's, I can all the way down. It's ridiculous.
Yes, Zach.
Yeah, Zach, I'm on the tick of talk because I like 30-second blurbs as much as anybody. It's entertaining.
Andreas, we have no Medfords. We have no Medfords. And
Yeah,
we
not a
do have
Medford guy.
One Demco? Do you have one or?
Well, I don't have any custom Demcos.
I thought you had one.
No, I've got the
Oh.
8010. I had loaned into the channel. I had two 8020s.
Chris says, yeah, it's the fourth season. I have not bought one yet. It's still hard to get.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh, it's the reason. Are you talking about the
TRMs.
what you looking for, Chris? What TRM? Me with Knife says, I agree. I've been waiting for a month now for a Hogue K320 I ordered last month. Beaver says, that Tycoona I just bought was tough to find. Only 2 places that had I found.
Yeah, I don't tell my wife, but I ordered a Tycoona the other day. I have an all black one coming next week.
Because he likes the couch. Todd Carr says, I tend to buy my Tucson knives at WMK, but I live in California. Must be live.
Isn't that Canada?
And is it Canada or California? CA is California.
But it's also Canada.
They have a great flat rate shipping.
You sure? No chocolate.
I'm reading it the way he wrote it.
No more chocolate for you.
Listen, I am trying to decipher.
You are the great decipherer.
I am the great decipherer. I have to decipher you.
Oh, if I had to make sense all the time, it would be really boring.
Well, I know. It keeps me busy. It's like word scramble. Just kidding.
What else?
Just kidding.
Whatever, man.
I love you, man.
Whatever,
I love
man.
you. Hey, Redacted. Happy Independence Day to you.
Knives Fast is so glad he got an Atom. I loved mine, and then I realized that
He wants a shadow.
Oh, the blue Tycoona. Yeah, I got the right color. I got black, but whatever.
I wear a Neutron and have tried to get one for a while, but work schedule makes it impossible for me.
I want to get a hold of Big Red's orange and black and dye it red for him. His orange and black Tycoona, and dye it out red.
No.
Well, he likes red knives.
But it's orange and black, so then it would have to be red and black.
The blade is black, so the scales would be red, and the blade would be black.
I like the orange.
But you're not Big Red.
I know I'm not.
Okay.
What if he likes? Listen.
Zach's gonna sneak it out of his house. Do it and send it to me.
Then do it.
Yeah, it is a Strider.
Hello, Cauldron. By
It's
the way.
the only one I've ever liked. I've had 3 of them. I've had 2 SMGs and this SM, and I never liked them. They were too small. This SMF landed, and I said, okay, that's the one I'm going to keep. And I have, and it is the FWP, which does not at all stand for Flying Winged Penis.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it really does. Once you see it, it cannot be unseen.
You showed that to me once, and that was it. Cauldron really likes the design of the Striders. See, if Zach sneaks out of the house and sends it to you, and you dye it, and then you can put it up and review it and be like, check out this knife. It's great. It's red, and blah, blah, blah. And then Jim be like, oh, I like that. And
Right.
like, yeah, because it's yours.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Need to save up for all those finches come in. Yes.
Now, what was it? So you guys would know, and I don't, because I'm not that good at paying attention to things. What's the XL Finch knife that's coming out? I'll wait till they say it. In the meantime, what should I put away? Mixed Rider custom knives. Yeah, no, you don't want to go there. That's too expensive.
You should not put away anything.
Devil's finger. I'm not sure what you mean there, Casey, but this is a family channel, so
I have
slow
so many
down.
comments on that.
Oh, the Runtley. I want a 1929. I really do. Unfortunately, they're just not available right now. XL Runtley. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all for making knives for grown-up size hands.
Now, what exactly is grown-up size hands for you? Because I have grown-up size hands.
No, you have child-sized hands. You do. You have little tiny hands.
Just because I was able to put my son's pants on today and they fit.
While he was in them.
No, shut. Ew. That is.
She's hitting me.
So fucking wrong.
No, yeah, she wears a tiny pair of pants.
Yeah. It was just funny. I'm like, wait, I know how to size my pants. Go get Ryan's.
That's right.
Yes, there's a large Finch coming out.
Apparently, and I'm excited about that.
Cauldron says, I'm a grown man, but my hands are barely a medium. See? I'm a grown woman and my hands are medium.
Child's hands.
Medium. Listen. 8 paws. Just because you've got these giant paws.
Yes.
Doesn't mean you can make fun of us with smaller hands.
I'm not making fun of you.
You were just making fun of us. You better hope I don't intercept your mail. I'm going to have me a new knife. That's right. Cauldron said he's 5'7", 155. Well, Cauldron, I guess I am smaller than you then.
Speaking of American-made knives.
Oh, the Finch Cherry Bomb's coming out soon too. Now I have to.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to a bunch of the Finch stuff. I just haven't gotten any. And look, I told JB this the other day. The reason I don't own a bunch of Finch knives is not because they're not excellent. It's because I tend to only bring knives into my collection that are my size. And Women Carry Knives is on a bit of a channel and knife buying hiatus. And so our small knife stuff that's been coming in has diminished gratefully. Gratefully?
Size
Greatly.
matters. I wear an extra glove.
You know what they say about guys with large hands?
Size does matter.
They wear large gloves.
Size does matter.
Okay.
It does. I'm sorry.
You're going to upset the channel.
Marcos Gamma in private. I'm sure he yells out about your hands, laughing out loud.
They make me feel manly. Anyway, so
yeah.
What else do we have? Oh, that's fun. That's fun. That's fun.
I have to just stay away from some of these comments I want to make. Size costs too.
That's true. Bigger clothes cost more money, so do bigger shoes. Ryan, I had a Dyer wear and I traded it for a Nick Chopin custom. So no more Dyer wears. I had the Hyper 90 and I traded it for a custom, for another custom. I'd really like to have the full Dyer wear solo, but I don't have $1,000 floating around to buy one. So
I just posted a link to the Finch Cherry Bomb. That's a cool looking little knife. It is definitely small though.
that's just Finch's jam. Who are we to argue?
Overall length is 6 1/4 inches. See, blade length is just a little over 2.5.
Yeah.
So
Too small.
it is going to be little.
So I like knives that are this size. As you can see, there's a thing happening on the table, right? Full-size knives are my jam. Let's talk about the stitch before I get to these other few, because we're 45 minutes in.
Marco says Devil's Finger will be the 3N.
I love this knife. Now, I have other autos. I like them. But the stitch is not just a good knife, not just a good auto. It is straight up a fantastic pocket knife. I love the shape of it. I love the way that it feels in pocket. I love the way that they've textured the aluminum. The one thing I don't love about this knife is the price. For most people, this knife is $400. Nearest makes no difference if you can find one. That's insane. I'd like to point out again, that is $99. Now, the funny thing about this being a U.S.-made Microtech is that they went with M390 instead of CPM 20CV, which makes no sense to me, but whatever. You pay a lot for this giant billboarding. You really do. And ordinarily, that bugs me a lot. But not in this case. This is... I love this knife. It is ridiculous and
That will fit in
absurd.
my new pants.
It will. It is. This thing is spectacular.
It's got a hell of a snap.
I wish they made a manual version of this like they do with their SOCOMs. The problem is if they made a manual version of this, it would cut into Borka's custom work, because if you want a manual version of this, you've got to get one of Borka's full customs. And I'm not spending $2,500 on a knife.
For me with knives, is I'm guessing a Manix 2XL.
I have one of those. That's a perfect.
Oh, he was asking if we have any Spydercos, and I said yes, we do.
I've got.
You're gonna keep getting up and down.
I've got 18 Spydercos. Which one do you want to see?
And I have.
The one I have on the
4.
table, actually, that is prepped, is this. This is the Native Chief. This one happens to be an S90V in carbon fiber. I just happened to be the one that was up on my table of things I'm going to carry this coming week.
Yeah, he says SOCOMs are expensive, but dream of owning one.
You know, I love the SOCOM. I will not carry a tip-down carry knife, and so I won't own one. You're not going to get my money for a knife that I won't carry, and I won't carry that knife. I do not like carrying knives tip down. I understand the tactical reasoning behind it, and the reason they do it, and the reason Spydercos used to be all tip down, and I get all that, and I don't care because I carry knives that I want to carry.
Sue Chicken, $2,500 for a knife. Youch.
It's a full custom.
Right.
I get you pay a lot for the privilege, but I'm not spending $2,500. So here, I've said this in a recent review, and I want to repeat it. These knives are expensive. A couple of these are expensive, and I get that, but not so expensive that I couldn't replace it if I really wanted to. There is a point at which knives become so expensive, and for me, that's really anything over about $500. But honestly, I could sell a bunch of stuff. I could replace even $1,000 knife if I had to. But anything over $1,000, and I'll never replace it if I was to lose it or if it was to break or if something was to happen to it. I won't carry knives that cost that much money because I simply can't afford to. Right?
Yeah, Cauldron said he can't stand carrying tip down. Me with Knife says he has the S30V version.
Yeah, Andres.
Ryan had gone back and said that was dope.
Nice.
The nicest one on the board. And Andreas wants to know about the alien knives are off grid, which we have a bunch of those too.
So alien knives is two. Yeah, we both have an alien knife custom DX2, and I've got a bunch of alien knives custom fixed blades. Those are all made in America, but the DX2 production knife is not. That knife is not made in America, which is what we're doing on the table today. No, alien knives are great. And Louis, the guy that Louis or Louis? It's Louis. Luis. Louis.
Could be Louis.
It's Louis.
He's great.
He's a fantastic human being. His YouTube channel's a little weird. Louis, if you're watching, he has some funky stuff going on there. But I love his stuff.
We're going to meet up with him when we go to Blade West.
Yeah, he's going to be at Blade West. He has a table.
Although, are we working?
Oh. We might be at a table part-time as well. But actually, that may just be for setup. I don't think we're actually going to have to be there.
Well, but if we have to work the table, then you can go set up and work the table while I go mingle with makers.
Setup is before the show opens. There's no plan for us to be there.
You can go sit there.
You can go flirt with all of your boy channels. You have fun.
Gotta go find my Blade West husband out there.
Dude, Blade shows are so funny. It's like 1,000 dudes and 3 women.
Right?
You're all very popular.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Women, if you're listening, if you like balding guys with
one.
beards and camouflage shorts, Blade shows are your jam.
Yeah, I'm all about the knives.
You are. You're weird that way.
The knives.
So I have 16 Spydercos. Some of them are made in Taiwan. Some of them are made in Japan. I mean in China. Some of them are made in right here in Golden, Colorado. I don't buy them. I don't avoid buying the ones that aren't made in the U.S. It's just some of their great designs come from their Golden, Colorado factory. That's USA Earth, in case you guys were wondering, which is something Spyderco does, which I think is hilarious. What?
Zach says, TRE for the ladies, target rich environment.
It really is.
I'm just going to go down to Blade West and start plucking them off. Hey, what's your name?
If rednecks are your jam, Blade shows are your target.
Yeah, rednecks are not my jam. But we're not. It's going to be California.
I love Blade Show. We had a great time at Blade East.
Cauldron, wait a minute. Cauldron. She likes the things that are actually sharp at Blade Show.
That would just be the knives. The rest of us are
That's
dull
right.
as fuck.
Zach said a new USA made Spyderco is in the works. BBB edition.
BBB?
Ooh, what is BBB?
Pretend that I'm as dumb as you think I am.
We're waiting. We got to find out.
All right, so let's look at something else. Guys, if you have the money and you want the best automatic knife ever made that is a side fire, get yourself a Stitch. Seriously, this thing is
Ooh.
absolutely out of this
He
world.
said Big Brown Bear, Triple B.
Oh,
handmade.
nice.
That's sweet. When is that? It's in the works. Do we know possibly like when we might see one of those, Zach?
Sorry, Zach, I'm putting away the Benchmade. Don't leave.
That would be cool. I would love to see this one. You know.
We have some little stuff.
I know. What was this one?
Those are not made in America.
Oh, that was that one.
Yeah, we have to fix that. Yeah, but that's not made in America anyway.
No, but I was gonna.
Oh, I see. We're not doing that.
Yes, sir.
Right. She doesn't really mean it. She never does anything I say.
I don't.
So finally, I got just a couple of small knives that are made in America that are really, really good. Now, I know the Bug Out is the most popular knife in history and everyone loves it. Zach, of course, doesn't have any, which is a real shame. Bye, Casey. It's good to see you.
Bye, Casey.
Um,
Probably within a year on the Spyderco. Nice.
I know. Zach should finally get himself a couple of Bug Outs because
Hey,
it's really a
G-Man and
shame.
Jackster.
But for small knives that are very light and easy to carry for me, this is my favorite.
Jackster says I'll trade you a premium Bug Out for the Stitch. Fair deal.
Fair deal, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Hogue Deca. CPM 20 CV steel, made in America, great, comfortable handle design, a little bit thicker and heavier than the Bug Out, and just much more comfortable in my giant hands. But listen, that again comes down to user preference. The Bug Out is a fantastic. Hey, Grady.
Why does Zach say he needs a Zach? You've got a Bug Out.
He's got 50 of them.
I know. He says, "What's up, Peter? What's up, Grady?"
The Bug Out is a spectacular pocket knife. It's legitimately just a little too small for me to use comfortably. Like if I'm wearing basketball shorts or whatever, I'll throw it in the pocket and use it if I have to. But it's minimalist to the point of interfering with my ability to cut comfortably with it, and so I just don't carry it very much. I just realized we're way
Oh, you're talking about your Bug Out, right?
Yeah.
Which I love.
Well, no,
because
it's a great knife for you.
Yeah. Andrea says, I love the Stitch, but possession of the knife is forbidden in my country. All microtechs are forbidden with us. Oh, bummer.
Wow, like by name? That's really interesting because they make manual knives. Oh, but you may be somewhere where you can't have locking knives and you have to have blades below 3 inches.
Didn't you say you're in Germany? Cauldron said it felt flimsy to me.
You know, Cauldron, the CF Elite scales take care of that quite a bit, and of course the new G10 scales that you can get in the custom shop at Benchmade absolutely fix that. But if you're going to get G10 scales, then you're here anyway.
I need, because Zach and Cauldron are talking about the titanium crossfade scales.
Those look really good.
I need one of those on my Bug Out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then finally we've got a Hogue, another Hogue. But this is the Doug Ritter. This is the mini RSK.
I love that knife.
That is Women
It's
Carry
so
Knives
fun.
knife. Look, the point of all this nonsense, all of this rambling, is that if you want to buy American knives from companies that sell American-made knives, even though some of them aren't American-based companies, something to be aware of, your choices are endless and your prices are pretty endless as well. There are some American-made Kershaws that cost about $70, $80. It's up to you. You should do that if that's what you want. I don't limit myself that way. Some people are sort of upset by that, and I get it. That's your jam, and I hope that you find and buy what you want. But I'm not adverse to supporting American-made knife companies either. I think that you should do what makes you happy.
Thank you, Zach.
Top Dog says, Kershaw used to be the jam. You're not wrong. And they still are sometimes. They make some amazing stuff in the $60 to $70 range, for sure.
Triple E says, I like the Bug Out because when you're guarding someone in basketball, they won't have to ask if there's a knife in my shorts or if I'm happy to see them. Hashtag
Right.
barely there.
Hashtag barely there. You don't want to carry the Stitch if you're wearing shorts.
No.
Not basketball shorts.
Oh, I don't know. That'd be kind of
I
fun.
wear LA police gear shorts that are Tactical.
Ooh.
And they've got extra pockets and reinforced pockets, and I can carry even the stitch in these things. But that's because I wear a core belt that holds all my stuff up.
I like the Dividend and the Launch 11.
Those are great
Yeah.
knives. We've got 4 or 5 of the Launch series beyond the one here.
Oh, we have more than that.
She's got a Launch 5 in pink or purple.
Purple.
You've got that. God, that thing is great. I wish I'd have gotten one of those when I could.
Zach just put up the Kershaw link to Walmart.
Nice.
Right?
Hey.
Jaxter says, I keep looking for the Emerson. Woo, those went quick. I keep looking for the Emerson.
CQC7.
There it is, but I have no idea if I'll like it.
Emerson, look, I can't really speak about Emerson. I've never had one. We've had a couple of Emerson autos made by Kershaw and some other companies, but straight Emersons, not really my thing. So I don't know.
T-Bone said, I don't have a bug out. Which one do you recommend? There are so many configurations. Oh, God, you're not kidding.
You're asking the wrong person. I recommend getting getting the black blade with the black CF Elite scales and getting a black deep carry clip and calling it done.
And I would say don't go black, go with color.
Ew.
I know, ew to you. You know what I would really like to get?
A rainbow. Of
No,
knives.
Zach,
No?
the blue scales, oh my God, the blue scales, I'm drawing a total blank right now too.
Well, Zach has got so many knives with blue scales.
I know, it's like,
Is it the bug out?
it's a bug out, yes.
Wow, I
Earthquake.
really rocked the world there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, we had an earthquake the other day. That
We
was
had 2
cool.
earthquakes, a couple days apart.
Yeah.
3.9 and 4.0.
Oh.
Oh, something like that. I don't know.
Well, gang.
Look, he even put the LA police gear one up.
Nice.
I freaking love you, Zach. Andrew says, depending on your hand size, I would say the cheapest one for a test run. Yeah, you know that's the thing with the Benchmates, with any knife, is I feel like if you have a knife store near you, you really need to go and get it in hand because it really depends on the size of your hand and what's comfortable for you.
That's true.
And that's what I mean. It's so easy to recommend a knife, but you know, like today, I'm going back to, you know, old school, easy, budget. I'm going back to my little honey badger.
Look how dirty your knife is.
I know.
I'm super impressed.
I love it because I use it, and I just can't get that off the tip. Just the tip,
I'll take
baby.
care of it.
It's just the tip. Oh, there it's smudging off now.
Right.
Anyways, so really depends on what. Hey, what is in your pockets today, guys?
Yeah, before we wrap up, what are you guys carrying?
I showed you what I have. Me with knives at the cauldron. Yes, they were. I wish they'd go back to Sandvik.
I'm not going to argue. I agree. You know, that 14C28 in blade steel was actually made for Kershaw as a modified version of 12C27. They wanted something a little better, and so they were the first to use it, and I very much wish they'd go back to it full time. Zach's carrying the Hogue Deca. We've got an XM18, a QSP Penguin, Quiet Carry Drift. That's showing off. Nice flex. Another XM18, also a nice flex. Praetorian T and Hinder XM18. You're carrying a house payment. That's good. We Banter and Spyderco Manix 2, Maximate PM2, and Fidgeting with Mini Osborne. SOG Trident. Right on. I love SOG. That is rad.
Oh, hey, Paul. I didn't even see you come in.
TS127, I think. Yeah, I can never keep track of their numbers.
Malibu.
ProTech
Yeah,
Malibu, also
Custom
good.
military issued SMF. Nice.
Minimalist and SM.
Carrying the same thing I was carrying during Zach's live, the Hogue Doug Ritter RSK Mini. That's right. Right there.
That's right.
CRKT Minimalist, SMKW version, Rough Rider Dogbone Jack.
Benchmade Emissary,
Doug Ritter
Spider
All-American.
PM2, Kershaw Link. Oh, the 20CV Link is rad. And a mini grip. Oh, yeah, if you guys could
Hit that thumbs up.
stuff your thumbs up the video. Wait. Hit the thumbs up on the video.
Mini Freak, Leatherman Surge, Gerber Dime, Tucson TS16.
Okay,
390.
Todd, how many pockets do you have and how many of them are full of knives?
He's got to have tactical or cargo pants.
You gotta be, man. I carry one knife and I don't have enough room for the rest of my crap. You guys are amazing. Kershaw Knockout and M390. I have one of those. That's a great knife.
Yep. And the carbon fiber.
So, guys, I'm not doing a video. Shit,
This
it's
is
nap
a
time.
video.
Wow, it is.
It's a video.
I'm not doing a giveaway
Jeez.
today because later this week I'm giving away that
Revo
Chris
Berserk.
Luthi original sheath. I'll go get it. The Azula.
And I've just had between work and, end of the quarter, running the office and everything. I've been on hiatus again. So I do that every once in a while when things start getting really crazy, family affairs, the things to do. So you guys are going to start seeing videos going back up again.
So later this week, I'm doing a giveaway just for the heck of it. But I'm going to give away this. Not today, but coming up. This is a Chris the Holster Guy sheath. He went ahead and he did the wrap as well. He kept telling me, and you guys have been arguing for this for weeks, for months, years now, that I don't have enough color on my channel. So he made the most colorful knife that he could stomach.
Which I would carry that. I love that.
And I'll be giving this away along with one of his hats and some other swag from him and other channel swag. Look for that towards the end of this week.
Triple E said, I tried so hard to give you a thumbs up in spirit and that it somehow manifested into an actual thumbs up. Oh my God.
You guys,
know what? I need to have him make me a psychedelic.
Sure.
Yeah.
A psychedelic
let's go out there so I can
Speaking of
pick
Azulas,
my colors.
I'm going to get myself one. They're only $80. I'm going to get myself one in the new S35VN versions, and I think that's going to be my sidecar knife for the new JX Omega.
Right.
Because this in S35VN would be the perfect lightweight kitchen tool for camping. Zach, that is a lot of American flags. You
Yes.
have patriotized everybody. Hey, gang. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up at this point. Thank you so much for joining. He did the wrap. I mean, I have competition.
What?
Oh, yeah. Look, man, Luthi is really good at what he does. If, in fact, if you want to, I'll be happy. You guys should both send in your best wrapped knife, and I will review them, and we'll do a head-to-head competition. The problem is I can't promise anyone will win because I just love this stuff. This, to me, is magic. I'm so impatient, and I have such big, clunky hands that I can't do the knots, what do they call it? Lanyard knots. I can't do lanyard knots. I can't do wraps like this. I just end up making a mess. This, as far as I'm concerned, is magic.
I can.
I know you have delicate, focused hands. I'm just a catastrophe.
I love my Azula, and I mean, it's a great knife.
You've got a Luthi sheath on yours as well.
I do.
Yeah,
I absolutely
and
do.
I think
but I need a psychedelic one like that. I love that.
Okay, we'll talk to him.
No,
guys,
go out there so I can see what he's gotten. Pick it.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful 4th of July.
Stay safe, you guys. Have
Celebrate
fun.
any way you want. Friends, family, and all that stuff. Or sit at home and play video games. Or do whatever it is you do that you love. And I guess we're going to do this now.
We're just going to say, hey guys, happy 4th of
Happy
July.
4th of July.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Thanks
and
so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.